Hi, everybody. Um, I've been doing some things for about 20, 24 days now, and I realized that I'm actually going about it the wrong way. So I decided to record a video today to give you the reasons why um, I've decided to do what I decided to do. The reason why is because I've tried everybody else's way, you know? I basically tried everything that everybody else said made them feel good. And I kind of gave that part of my world a break and tried to go about my entrepreneurial spirit in a different manner. You know, I tried to find different products. I've sold different things online um, to that I've had in my house, and I did okay. Anything that I got in here, I pretty much got rid of. Um, I never decided to write a book or anything like that. It's always been other products that were already out there that I bought wholesale, sold retail, and made money like that. Right? So for the last 10 years per se, I kind of went that route, along with working, not working, and just going through the motions of life. This video I decided to do today, I wanted to record it. I didn't want to go live because I wanted to actually tell y'all why I'm back. I'm back because none of that stuff made me happy. And I do realize that the reason why I haven't been successful is I've been having too many other people in my ears trying to tell me that their happiness was going to be my happiness. And I've come to realize that the more I come to be at peace with myself, I realize that those things don't make me happy. I do enjoy my work. I've been doing this work for a while, and although I was told growing up that it wasn't work, but I enjoy it. And the reason I finally stuck with it and is because there was a wage involved. Finally, like the work that I enjoy never had a wage, and I was always taught that a wage was something that secured you, you know, and it's kept getting fed in my head and fed in my head and fed in my head. But I've never done good with wage jobs. I've never kept them long. Um, they've never kept me long. I've had problems with my payments from them for many years. Like I've had a lot of issues with going down this path. I've had many stories where it just didn't go well from either my side because I wasn't happy, so I wasn't doing what I was supposed to, and what I signed up for, I didn't totally commit myself to. And either I did put some work in, and then when it was time for me to get my end, something came short at the end of the day. I remember plenty of times not having a check at the end of the week. I remember being paid in cash and people trying to kick me out the office without giving me my money, and we get paid in cash. I remember uh, being in the office and getting laid off. We were in a massive layoff on two different occasions. And then I went back to corporate America 2019, no more freelancing, gave it a break. It's like I'm gonna go do this. I applied uh, for a position Thought it was something new, innovative, new corporate America, different. So I said, let me see. Applied for that. It took them 6 weeks to call me back. Didn't think I was going to get that job, so I decided to, I guess, continue what I was doing and add a part-time job to that. So I did that as well, because waiting for the corporate job for 6 weeks, they didn't call me back. Did everything, part of the process. I was one step away. They called me like, did you do it? I was like doing it today, and then I didn't hear from nobody for 6 weeks. So kept on doing what I was doing with the little freelancing, bouncing around. Decided to go work at a company that had good benefits for part-time employees, figuring, try to find something beneficial for me out of it, because that was my new thing, trying to find what benefits me, right? Been a path, been a quest, and I've been doing okay. I'm very proud of myself. I feel like I've gotten there. So now I have a job. You get benefits as if you were working full-time, but you're not. All this freelance work, I didn't have that, so I consider this very beneficial. So as I decide to take this job, and I go to my first day of training, the job I've been waiting for 6 weeks decides to call me. So then that decides to be a beast. I'm up like 19, 20 hours a day, trading my time for money. And I'm trading so much time for money. I'm going back and forth to the doctor, suffering from dehydration. From the suffering from dehydration, I break my finger because I wasn't getting enough I wasn't getting enough rest. Not that I wasn't drinking enough. I was drinking plenty. That's all I was doing, actually. But I wasn't getting enough rest, so I was suffering from dehydration and yet might have been drowning myself, which is, I didn't understand it, but people that understand medical know what I'm talking about. So basically, I was suffering from dehydration, suffering from fatigue, trading my time for dollars. So then I started looking into, I got to do something else, because I did just start doing this investing stuff. Just started, because I'm trading time. Then broke my finger. The same job I got for the good benefits was giving me hell about the benefits, because, of course, I wasn't there long enough to really, be in with the company where they feel like I didn't just come there to use the benefits. So finger's broken, have no sick time. It's November. I just lost my insurance. I'm in the midst of changing, because that's how it works. You have to wait till the enrollment date if you don't decide to do it on that day. So my full-time job, I didn't decide to do it on that day. I already had insurance. My part-time job, I didn't decide to do it that day because I already had insurance. And now it's time to enroll. I break my finger and I have no insurance. So I lose my part-time job. I actually don't need this finger for my daytime job, so I was okay. Figure I didn't tell them when I went my little splint. Try to keep it out of there, and do what I gotta do. Decided to start a networking company online. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. All right, this is like my 4th time doing this, but I'm still trying to treat it as my job. Still do it to this day. I haven't done it right. I introduce it, but I just, I'm not marketing it. I'm not treating it as a business. So I still have it. I still do it. I'm not treating it like I should. So the reason I decided to do this today is to tell you that I am officially a business owner, guys. I am officially. I'm making it official to all of you. Every single one of my friends and family, I have a service that I am providing. I'm going to call you and I'm going to tell you about it. The reason I'm telling you this now is because you get bombarded at home by people marketing all the time. You don't get to curse them out. And I don't think it's fair that you get to curse out a person that you love. You go through it. You wait the 5 seconds to skip the ad. You wait the 30 seconds for your show to come back. You wait on the phone and press 0, 1, 3, 7, and 9. You do all of that for everyone else. But as soon as your friend is asking you to check out their services, everybody's panties are immediately in a bunch. And the reason I'm on here saying this today is because every service that I provide only helps you keep more money in your pocket. Every service that I look for only helps you keep more money in your pocket. You don't got to worry about my pocket because every business that I look for, every business that I decided to do, you know how Shaq talks about what he decides to invest in. The reason why he invests in all the companies that he's a part of is because of something that he feels helps the people. Well, I'm just here to say I'm little female Shaq. There's nothing that I'm doing that'll benefit me fiscally that won't benefit anybody that I'm talking to. I've been hired to sell y'all things that I could care less about, and I get more attention from y'all. I've sold credit cards. I don't give a damn about American Express. You know, I've never had one, never been approved for one, never had a good enough credit score for one. But never been a product of the service, never used the service, but I've sold the service because somebody paid me to do it. Uh, Tons of products. That's what I did for a long time. I sold products to people, whether I used it or I didn't. So the reason I'm coming on here to tell you today that you could look back, tons of pictures of tons of things that I was standing in different stores selling to people. Hey, come over here, try this. It's great. With all these little words they tell me to say and price points they tell me and coupons they give me and all of this stuff. And I sell. Or like gave a damn about the product, whether I was into the product. I just got a list in my back office in my phone of how excited I was supposed to sound, what was I supposed to verse it against. All of this homework was done for me, and it was my job to sell the product. So now that I've started a business, I actually am not selling products. I'm using products. These same products that I am selling now, I'm a product of my product. And it's like, I feel appalled. Because everybody I talk to about the products that I'm actually into, I can't sell. And I'm to the point where I'm trying to figure out why, to be honest, guys. I can't sell the products that I like, but I can sell products that I don't give a damn about. And I don't know, it's because I don't clock in, I don't have the same mindset. Maybe that's what I got to work on. You know, that might help. Maybe having a uniform when I do it, like I'm going to sell my business uniform. Like, I don't know what I need. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. But I've sold products that I'm not a product of. I've sold tons of stuff that I could care less about. Probably never bought in my life. I tell you one. I've never bought the Swiffer Duster. I've sold the Swiffer Duster like it was crazy. I've sold Keurigs. Don't have a Keurig. Swiffer Dusters. Don't have a Swiffer. Swiffer cleaning products. Don't have a Swiffer cleaning products. Coffee. Just started drinking coffee in the last 3 years. Sold tons of coffee. Matcha tea. Matcha tea gives me anxiety attacks. I've sold hundreds of bottles of matcha tea. Gives me anxiety. Um, Jesus, like the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Kombucha. Won't put it to my face. So kombucha. Damn. Like the list never ends. So right now, I'm gonna tell you what I'm selling. I am selling. I'm not selling. I'm using a service that provides an opportunity for everyone that I know fiscal education and fiscal services that normally people like me and you can't afford. This is why we end up in so much debt. This is why we end up with so many financial problems. And this is why we end up dealing with banks that treat us as customers. And I never wanted to be that person. I've seen too many people where the house owns them. I've seen too many people own money and don't have the car anymore. Happened to my friend in college, and I was like, I'll never get a car loan. I've done real estate where I work for real estate investors that basically know all your business because it's a public record and try to convince you to get out your own house. I know people that have told me that they're building their credit by going deeper in debt so they can get more debt from the bank. Like, I had a guy tell me he got a $75,000 car loan because he wanted to establish credit with the bank so he can get a house loan. And then we were sitting there discussing it, and I told him that you needed a lower credit score for a house loan than you needed for a car loan. And he told me I was stupid and I have a real estate license. And I was like, you can always buy the car on the back end of your mortgage loan if you have money left over. And this is a person that's going to the bank and getting loans and doing all of this stuff. And I'm just like, wow, we really don't have financial knowledge. And we don't have anybody to really turn to financial knowledge because we don't have much. We have people that want to work hard, make sure they retired well, all the good stuff. But we don't have anybody really to go to for financial knowledge. The place we go to for financial knowledge is a bank, and the bank is not a place to go. You're a customer. They're selling you. They're selling you. So, when you go out to get your cable on, your new cell phone, anything, they're selling you. You're a customer. That's the whole point. But we have no reference on, is this a good idea financially? It's all based on emotion. Every fiscal decision we make is all based on, oh, when I turn 25, I want a house. When I turn 19, I want a car. There's no financial, figuring out if this is financially the right thing to do. Because who knows? I go to work, I work hard, I deserve this. That's how we do things. So, I'm going to be calling all of you. I've been ranting for 20 minutes, but I just wanted to tell y'all the reason why I am doing what I'm doing, and I am back. I am back because I'm providing a service that is going to help everyone financially. And although we think, oh, we all have things. We all have things. But there can always be something better. There can always be something better. You have a Lexus. You had a Toyota. Like, you can always get something better. So at the end of the day, everybody got, well, I got. Nobody wants to be sold. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm trying to tell you to think about having knowledge and education and someone to help you with financial decisions that doesn't just have to go off of your emotion, because most financial decisions are made off of emotion. And there are people that provide these services, but the minute we hear how much it costs, they charge per hour, 75, 100, 200. And if you think you got things that are going to take a long time, you'll turn away and you'll be too embarrassed to deal with it. But if you have a service that can be provided to you to show you how to start putting your money to its best interest for you and your family, and that's it. Company that's not set up to profit off of you or anything. It's only set up for you to profit off of it. I've never seen a company built like that. I'm dealing with two companies that I've never seen companies built that the whole focus or the main focus is for the customers and the business owners to be the most profitable because they're fiscally set. So their only job is to make sure everybody they deal with is feeling the same thing that they are, is doing the same things that they're doing. And to me, there's no other business out there like that. There's no other system out there that's designed that way that I've seen. Everywhere else, I gotta pay $179 a month. I gotta pay something monthly for the back end office. This is designed for me never to pay the company. It's designed for the customer, never to pay the company. Never seen nothing like that before. Yeah. So I just wanted to come on here to say that all of my friends and family, Facebook, non-Facebook, you will be hearing from me, and I'm going to ask you a few questions about where do you want to be financially at the end of quarantine. And I'm going to give you some of the things that I have learned, some of the knowledge that I have, and I'm then going to ask you, why wouldn't you be interested in listening to know more about making better financial decisions? And it doesn't mean that you make horrible ones, but if you don't have an 850 credit score, own your own bank, own your own land, and are debt free, then we can all stand to learn something. So if you can check those, debt free, own land, have a bank, and are debt free, then I tell you what, you can be like, Lynette, I saw your video, I own land, I own a bank, debt free, and I don't need to learn more. And I'm like, damn, well, why you ain't tell me all of this a long time ago? I wouldn't have had to wait so long in my life to find this jewel. You should have shared it with the rest of the world, but you didn't. And I might be a little salty, but you know. So this is Lynette signing off, letting you know that I will be calling you. I'll be asking you, what do you want financially when the quarantine is over? And then we're going to take the conversation away from there. And I want you all to enjoy your weekend, because Lynette is coming for you, because we need to have these discussions. Have a good one. Lynette, signing off. Peace.